Okay, let's try this again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the greatest show in the history of mankind. It's the Dusty Smith Show. I did that on purpose. Totally on purpose to see if you guys are paying attention. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Have a decent show. We did a true crime deep dive episode yesterday and went okay. I have a fever. That's my excuse. A headache. I'm on cold medicine and shit, but the show must go on. So what you gotta do? Gotta power through it the best way you can, which I'm gonna, motherfuckers. And hell yeah. So, been watching the Republican Republican debates, presidential debates. Horrible. Basically, they're sitting up there talking about how we ought to do everything Israel wants us to do. When they say jump, we ask how high. Give them whatever they want, whenever they want, without question. And it's sad because both parties are exactly the same way. It's amazing how cucked the United States is to Israel. They really would rather support Israel and put our own country in danger than actually stand up to Israel. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at the Republican debate tonight. Going to play it on 2X. Hell yeah. But as always, if you guys want to support the show, Super Chud's the lifeblood of the show. No questions dodged, every question answered. See over here my mouse is? Down here, there's a money button by your chat. You click it. Donate whatever you think is fair. And I'll read everything because I am a slut for your Super Chat. So give a shout out to your kids, to your mom, to your wife, to your cat and your dog. I am a cheap slut. I will do it. And support the show and the floating cats. Tonight we have 8 floating cats in here. 3 of them are in the other room. So support the show and the floating cats on the Super Chats. I would appreciate it. Hell yeah. Let me pop myself back up. Boom, there I am. Woohoo! Mitchell Guide hero. Mitchell Guide always a fucking hero. Hell yeah. Love me some Mitchell Guide. Volume is low? No, it's not. Volume is not low. I can see the levels, and the levels are absolutely fucking normal. They're right in the yellow. So I think it might be just you, King Yellowman. But anyway, let's check in on the Republican debates real quick. See what's going on that fucking dumpster fire. These people are just shameless. Let's have a look. No commercials. What are the commercials? Fuck off, commercial. Go forward. What in the hell is going on with this bullshit? 2X. Faster. Faster. There we go.
And divide
All
America.
right, let's see what they're saying. Would you goddamn hurry up? Fuck this, motherfucker. Shit.
And welcome back to tonight's NBC News Republican presidential debate. Once again, here's Hugh Hewitt.
Thank you, Lester. We're going to stay on China, and we're going to talk specifically about TikTok. Last week, Congressman Mike Gallagher, who is chairman of the House Bipartisan Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party, published a long essay on TikTok following the flooding of pro-Hamas propaganda onto TikTok accounts across the United States. Chairman Gallagher called it shocking. He called the app predatory, controlled by America's preeminent adversary. One used to push propaganda and divide America. It's spyware, he said, a means of surveillance. Governor Christie, do you agree with Chairman Gallagher? And if so, would you ban or force the sale of TikTok?
I agree 100% with Chairman Gallagher, and let me say this.
Yeah,
TikTok
let's
is not
ban
only
TikTok.
spyware,
Why not?
It is polluting
Just fucking
the minds
do it.
of American young people all throughout this country, and they're doing it intentionally. And when you saw what happened
Oh
in the
my
last few
God,
weeks
they're polluting
with all
minds.
of this anti-Semitic, horrible stuff that their algorithms were pushing out at a gargantuan rate. This is
Yeah,
China.
to them, though, anybody that supports Palestine is anti-Semitic. They're literally, we're talking about in the front of this debate, they want to ban any pro-Palestinian protest, period. Want to start deporting people. Want to kick people out of school. We're talking about fascism right in our fucking face. You're not even allowed your free speech anymore in this country if Israel doesn't like it. They're literally willing to throw the Constitution away for Israel. These fucking traitors, and it's not just them, it's the Democrats too, all of them will imprison us. Throw away the key if Israel fucking told them to do it. I've never seen anything fucking like it. They own us. They fucking own us. It's so goddamn frustrating.
Trying to further divide the United States of America. And this is one of the big failings among many of
Yeah,
Trump.
like you guys continuously divide the United States of America. That's all you fucking do. It's like your goddamn job. All right, let's go ahead and we'll cover more of this later. We're going to cover some more of it in the after party, so you're not going to miss it. But let's go ahead and kick off the first section of the show. A little something I like to call Free Palestine. Got to start with the Free Palestine stuff first. Actually, I didn't want to. That's not right. That's not supposed to be first. That's supposed to be last because it's so depressing. I'm saving it to the end so we can, God damn it, so we can watch some heroes right after to cheer ourselves up because that's the only way to handle this fucking Palestinian shit. But instead, we're going to start off with some good news. Elections, hell yeah. Top story. So Democrats won big. Some of you guys might say, hey, didn't you yesterday on the last show tell us that Biden is losing? How could the Democrats win big if Biden is losing? All right, first off, fuck you and your negative attitude, all right? Secondly, yes, it's possible for Democrats to win big and Biden still to lose because Biden is losing a lot of support from young people. He's losing support from his Muslim supporters. He's losing support from black folks. He's losing support across the fucking board for multiple reasons, but mainly his inept handling of the Israel-Gaza situation. So yes, it's still possible for Democrats to do well in all the other elections, but still poorly in the presidential election. Now, I'm not saying Biden's going to lose. I'm saying he is currently losing. I hope cooler heads prevail. I hope the trials have some effect on the numbers when it's all said and done. I hope people wake up to it. I feel they will. I feel we're a year out and it's still plenty of time to change things. But I also think we should take it seriously now. Because what is the worst that can happen if we take it seriously? He wins by even more? Or we don't take it seriously and he loses by a little bit. So yes, it is better to take it seriously and have been wrong about it than not take it seriously and be wrong about it. But it was very, very good news for Democrats yesterday. And it seems like the abortion issue was key to all these victories. In Ohio, yes on abortion should be 48% legal in all cases, 46% legal in most cases, only 3% illegal in most cases, or 1% illegal in all cases. So abortion, hugely popular, and those that want to ban abortion are on the wrong side of this issue, committing political suicide. You love to see it. I hope they continue to die on this hill because you are dying, Republicans, and it's fucking amazing. Meanwhile, Ohio voters enshrined protection for reproductive rights in the state constitution. Ha ha! They were like, it should be states' rights. We shouldn't have no federal government telling the states what to do. Kick it back to the states and let them decide. And so the states were like, we're going to enshrine the Constitution. And they're like, no states' rights. Federal ban on abortions. And they got what they wanted. They don't fucking want it anymore. And, here's a jack piece of shit, Mick. They're all freaking out, folks. Republicans still haven't internalized that the left promotes abortion as a pro-feminist issue. Well, it is a pro-feminism issue. It's a pro-human issue, not wanting somebody to become a incubator for a baby they don't want, which is slavery. So, yeah. They aren't voting to kill babies. They're voting because of feminist movies like Barbie. Isn't that right, folks? Didn't they vote because of the Barbie movie? If only the Barbie movie wouldn't have come out, they wouldn't have voted to enshrine abortion in their constitution. I know, dude. They don't want you to decide that they have to have their rapist babies, that their children have to have their rapist babies. They rejected fucking you. But I love that you're blaming Barbie. That's amazing. And pop stars like Taylor Swift. Fucking Taylor Swift! I knew it was Taylor Swift's fault. God damn it, she's responsible for everything. Just shake it off, Dusty. Shake it off. Influence an army of voters. Good. Learn to love it. Hopefully it's just a small sign of things to come. And wokeness is like, I know you guys are not ready to hear this, but here's the sad truth. Being anti-abortion is a losing issue. I say this as a staunch pro-lifer. America is addicted to abortion. Election after election has proven this. The public loves child sacrifice. Don't shoot the messenger. All right, besides the fact that saying child sacrifice is stupid, yes, people want their freedoms. They want their bodily autonomy. We have told you guys this fucking repeatedly. And I love that you haven't listened, but you fucked around and now you're finding out. So deal with it, dipshits. And then writers over the Babylon Bee being so funny. They're so hilarious, these people. Joe Barry, mad. He mad on me, and he like, take comfort in knowing that God will avenge the blood of the innocent. Fucking bring it, God. Look, dude, ain't nobody scared of your fucking pathetic God. We're not scared of you because you're a fucking pussy, and we're not scared of your non-existent God. If he was going to do some shit, I think he would have done it by fucking now, wouldn't he? Okay, he missing in action. Your God get fucked. Every knee will bow. Well, so much for free will then. Did you guys tell us that God doesn't interfere in like rapes and murders because he doesn't want to interfere in our free will? If every knee will bow and every head would bow and everybody will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, that is not free will. So there goes that argument. No one will escape. Someday the unrepentant abortionist will look across an uncrossable chasm at his own victims and beg for a drop of water to cool his tongue. Well, there's a cheery thought. Yay, someday God gonna murder you all. You're gonna be tortured so bad. I'm the good guy here, but you can't threaten me. Your mental terrorism doesn't work anymore because your jokes does. We don't believe it. So tell that bullshit to someone who actually gonna listen to you, because it ain't fucking me. And JD Vance, he also big mad. J.D. Vance, the Ohio GOP senator, says Republicans need to shift their approach on abortion and begin to embrace federal legislation. Yeah, kick it to the states. Let the states decide. And the states decide, they're like, federal? No, we need a federal-wide ban. Do it. Fucking do it, please. Please do it. Please, J.D. Vance. Please run on this. You thought Ohio was mad. You go get the whole goddamn country pissed off at you. Even more political suicide. You feckless fucks. Love it. And meanwhile, yeah, that's what I was saying. Now that Roe is gone, abortion can go back to the state, say the Republicans. Okay, we will vote to enshrine abortion in our Constitution. And they're like, not like that, not like that. We only want it kicked back to the states when we thought you were going to do what we wanted you to do. Now they're doing something different. Federal ban, just do it. Love the thought. And also, Ohio made weed legal. Hell yeah. Legalize recreational weed. 24th state. When is Mississippi going to catch up? So abortion and weed, you got the big two. Good on you, Ohio. You should be proud of yourself. Meanwhile, trans folks are having a very bad night. Danica Rome's race is being called, and she will become Virginia's first transgender senator. She was in a very hard-fought race where hecklers openly shouted transphobic slurs at her in town halls. Anti-trans politics does not win elections. Congratulations. It is amazing, but it's great to see. Say the word woke over and over again and spreading trans panic isn't the winning strategy you guys thought it would be, is it? She won by 54%, which is pretty damn good. So congratulations, Danica. Hell yeah. It was a good night. Red Lion Politics says, if this actually happens, I'm done with politics. Spoiler alert, it actually happened, and they are not done with politics. Democrat candidate and part-time porn star, yay, Susanna Gibson is currently on track to pull off a major upset in HD 57, provided she doesn't lose ground in Republican stronghold. She won! A porn star won. Hell yeah, you let us see it. I got to go look her up, see if she's any good. But you're a person of your word, Red Lion Politics. You got to quit now. Meanwhile, Democrats expanded their majority in the PA Supreme Court, killing it all over the place. Hell yeah. Democratic Judge Dan McCaffrey wins the open seat on Pennsylvania Supreme Court, ending Republican dreams of stealing the 2024 election for Trump by seating a big liar on Pennsylvania's top court. This is huge for democracy. They were trying to flood the court with Trump lackeys, and if they get enough of them in there, they can just disregard the votes of the people from Pennsylvania. So this stopped them in their tracks. Great news for Pennsylvania. Good job, dudes. Meanwhile, Moms of Liberty lost 12 Iowa school board races. They got trounced. Love to fucking see it. We need more progressives to fight the Christians trying to take over our school boards. And then let's check out on Trump. See how Trump suggestions fared. Trump says, wow, Daniel Cameron of Kentucky has made a huge surge now that they see my strong endorsement and the fact that he's not really a McConnell guy. Yeah, he's not really a McConnell guy. He's a Trump guy. And because of my endorsement and the fact he's not a McConnell guy, that means he's going to win. They only try to label him that because he comes from the great state of Kentucky. Anyway, go Danielle. Great future for you and your state. You will bring it to new levels and I will help you. That's right, Trump going to help you win because he's awesome and his endorsement is going to make you win and you're going to win because you're not a McConnell guy, right? And the next thing you know, he loses and Trump's like, Daniel Cameron lost because he couldn't alleviate the stench of Mitch McConnell. I told him early that's a big burden to overcome. McConnell and Romney are hypocrites, are kryptonite for Republican candidates. I moved him up 25 points, but McConnell relationship was too much to bear. I guess he was a McConnell stooge. Tate Reeves, on the other hand, surged to a win for governor. Not because of you. He's going to win anyway. It's Mississippi. They're 100% always going to vote for the fucking conservative regardless. But hilarious. I love how he changes his tune as soon as he's wrong about fucking anything. Classic Trump. And, yeah, here he is. The dude even put Trump, the first word in the description for himself. Trump-endorsed Republican candidate. Yeah, you put all your eggs in that basket, motherfucker. How did that go for you? You lost. I'd love to fucking see it. Meanwhile, sore losers all the way around. That's what conservatives are, folks. They're the ones that tell you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, take responsibility for yourself, act with dignity, but they fucking never do. Brian Robinson says, thank you to all that fight the good fight with me. NYC is irredeemable. Congratulations to Keith Powers, New York City. The city has blindly chosen its own suicide. Jews, get out while you can. My family will be. To the Nazi machine that killed a great city. Go fuck yourself, soulless bastards. Yikes. Trauma dumping over everybody. You lost. Get the fuck over it. Lose the class, motherfuckers. Meanwhile, just saying the quiet part out loud, as they always do. Something I told you guys over and over and over again. Conservatives hate democracy because the more people that vote, the worse they do. They only win by disenfranchising the vote, making it harder to vote, and gerrymandering. Hey, you don't believe me? Let's listen to Rick Santorum.
And you put very sexy things like abortion and marijuana on the ballot.
So sexy.
And a lot of young people come out and vote. It was a secret sauce for disaster in Ohio. I don't know what they were thinking, but that's why I thank goodness that most of the states in this country don't allow you to put everything on the ballot, because pure democracies are not the way to run a country.
So then,
yeah, I'm glad we don't let people vote for things. I would hate for people to actually decide what they want for themselves. That would be terrible. They should let the elite decide for them, like having your rapist baby and not being able to smoke a plant that makes you happy. I've decided. And yes, in case you're wondering, Santorum is the nickname for the frothy liquid that comes out of your ass when you're having anal sex. True story. Feel free to Google that. And then Large Marge got out there and told everybody.
Republican voters across the country are sick and tired of Republicans because they never do anything.
That's right. We're all sick and tired of Republicans because you never do anything. Then why are you out here telling us to vote for Republicans? You just said you don't do fucking anything. But you guys are the ones that keep telling them the elections are rigged, so why should they vote? Once again, you killed off a lot of your own people with your vaccine denial. Now you're making them not vote by telling the election's rigged. Holy shit, everything you can do to lose, you're fucking doing. So easy a cave woman could do it. And meanwhile, in Mississippi, doing what they do, they're making it incredibly hard to vote in black areas. They always do this. At least 9 precincts in Hinds County, Mississippi, most populous county and the home of 83% black capital city of Jackson, has run out of ballots in the statewide election. The polls are set to close at 7 p.m. They always do that. Where I live, hell, it was like plus 70 for Brandon Presley, who was the Democratic gubernatorial candidate. Of course, Tate Reeves won. I knew he was gonna. The dumbest people always win here, but yeah, racism baked right into the system, making it harder for black people to vote, and then Republicans win. And let's take a look at how they're handling it over on Fox News. First off, Sean Hannity.
Hannity, we begin tonight with a Fox News alert. Election night 2023 is well underway. Polls are now closed in several key states where close races could serve as maybe a small preview of coming attractions for the 2024 election. In a moment, we'll take you live on the ground in Virginia, where Governor Glenn Youngkin's GOP turnout strategy is now being put to the test. And some breaking news. Ohio voters, they have passed a constitutional amendment protecting access to abortion, extending statewide wins for abortion rights.
As Andy Beshear wins this race, called over Daniel Cameron.
Tonight, the midterm elections, the last few elections, we must recognize that as a party, good polling does not always translate into resounding victory.
Well, number one, incumbents that are popular are going to win. Number two, Republicans can't keep stumbling and bumbling on abortion. And number three, we can't keep losing close races.
But you will, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're out of step with the will of the people. Meanwhile, you guys heard this popular right-wing talking point that Democrats want babies to be able to be born and then set aside, and the mother decides whether they want these newborn babies to be murdered or not. You know, infanticide, which is illegal in every fucking state, something that literally zero people support. Nobody's supporting this, but it's a lie they have to tell because they're so out of step with the American people on abortion. The only way they can pretend to have any kind of moral high ground is to lie about the Democratic position. Here's a good example of it from this incredibly strange person with a weird voice on Fox News.
Absolutely, but I think that what Haley said is so important, and that is that, you know, the Republican position on abortion is shared by like 80% of the population. The Democrat position, which is abortion up to the point of birth, and in the case in Virginia, you're talking like abortion after birth, where you put the baby on a table and keep the baby comfortable while people make decisions. I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts.
I mean, that's crazy. It's nuts. They take the baby out of the mother and they put it on the table, and they're like, "Should we kill this baby?" They do that. This is real life, y'all. Good God, what is happening?
Those were the words of then Governor Northam. That was Governor Northam that said.
All right, so I went and looked it up. This is something you often hear Trump say. Talking point that he repeats. Fact check. Virginia Governor 2019 comments about abortion bill are missing context. A meme shared by 70,000 on Facebook misrepresents comments made by Virginia Governor Ralph Northam in 2019 when he was asked about a bill that, among other things, aimed to ease restrictions on third trimester abortions in the state. The meme falsely suggests that Northam is in favor of legalizing infanticide by leaving out some key contextual references in his remarks. The meme, which features a photograph of a newborn child, reads, "And when it's born, we will make the baby comfortable until the mother decides if she wants to live or die. Dems are for full-term abortions. God have mercy on their souls when women are legally allowed to kill a child." Let's see the meme here. All right, it's exactly what you would expect. But here's the truth. Northam was referring to a third trimester abortion that this may appears to accurately quote the remarks made by Democratic Ralph Northam during an interview with local radio station. Northam was referencing to the third trimester abortions that are done in cases where there may be severe deformities. There may be a fetus that's non-viable, he said. If a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desire. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother. So he's talking about a conversation about whether they want to keep resuscitating the baby that's not viable. They're not talking about removing live babies that could perfectly well survive out of the womb and killing them, which would be illegal in every state, infanticide. But lies, deadable lies, that's all they got. That's all they can fucking do because they are so unpopular on this issue. Meanwhile, we cheated again, folks. We did it. Hell yeah. We're so good at cheating. I don't know why. You Republicans don't fucking give up. You can't beat us. We cheated and we won against Trump. We cheated and we won this time. The big red wave didn't happen because we cheated there. We're just so good at the fucking cheating. You guys should cry and go home and sit in the corner and never leave the fucking house. Or join us. Join the dark side. Only way you're ever going to win, cat turd. Might want to get on the winning team while you still can. And that is my election coverage. What we got to say about that, dirty, sexy pores. Going to do one more section, read the super chats. Probably going to be a shorter show tonight. We'll see what the fuck happens. I'm sniffling like a mofo. Not feeling tippy top tonight, but as I said, the show got to go fucking on, yo. It's suffering horribly, but hey, keep it breathing. I don't know what to talk about. Yes, I will try to keep breathing. Copium OD by Cat Turd. Yep. I'd love to see him cry, though. I am not for full-term abortion, but I am for medical privacy and keeping between doctor and patient. Nobody's really for late-term abortions. Now, we are willing to accept them if the mother is going to die, but no one really wants a baby to be late-term aborted, and it's very rare that it happens. But if it comes down to a situation where you have to choose between the mother and the child, then yes, the mother can choose to save her own life, obviously. But no one wants that, and literally nobody is calling for afterbirth infanticide. It's just fucking stupid. Hope you feel better soon, Dusty. Yeah, I'll get over it. You know I'm sick because I never take any kind of medicine whatsoever. But yesterday I went, like last night after my true crime deep dive, I ran to Walmart and grabbed me some cold medicine. First time I've taken cold medicine in a long ass time. I bet Dusty poops his pants. Hell yeah. I poop it all the time. Take it, smear it on the wall. I do poop paintings. It's amazing. Jealous? Fuck yeah, you are. GOP party is stupid. Yes, GOP is the party of stupid, but there are enough stupid people in this country to keep them in business forever and ever, unfortunately. So what you gonna do? And all right, let's move along, folks. It's time for some what the fuck. What the fuck? And first off, on what the fuck? Did you guys see this story about the man who got killed by a robot? Yeah, he's on over there in Korea. A man has been crushed to death by a robot in South Korea after it failed to differentiate him from a box of food that was labeled as vegetables. So it like grabbed him and it crushed him and it briefly turned him into a vegetable, which is ironic, but then he died. So not great. Robots are already rising up against us. I, for one, welcome our robot overlords. And then I'm not going to play this whole clip. Like, literally, this whole video is 30 minutes long, y'all. 30 minutes of this. This guy has the patience of a saint. I don't know how he sat through this. I'm only going to play you a little bit of it. But as you're watching this, keep in mind, there's 30 minutes of this.
Just wanting to say, I want to clear my name.
That's fine.
I know I won.
Okay, yeah. You need to get out of my house.
420.27, 420.27 club.
I'm not
and it was a $400 house cleaning
Lady,
fee.
get out of my fucking house.
Yeah.
Lady.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go.
No, you're gonna talk to me more.
I'm not gonna talk about anything. You need to get out of my house.
Are they right there? Are
yeah,
right
sure,
there?
whatever. Get out of my
Oh
house.
my God, it's okay. You can give them to me.
Lady, get out of my house.
I'm not.
You're.
I'm not.
Oh, God, dude. Get out of my fucking house.
I'm sorry, but.
Hey, I'm not bullshitting. Leave my stuff alone. Hey, get out. Get out. No. Hey, get the fuck off my shit.
That's mine. That's ours, Bones. Look, he has ours.
This is a blank picture. What are you fucking talking about?
That's ours.
Get out of my fucking.
Honey, and Bones.
It's
Poor
a
guy.
fake picture.
Yes, it is.
It's a fake
Yes, it
picture.
is.
You
No,
want it, you
it's
can
not.
have it.
He got it, and it's broken.
Poor guy. So he clearly knows that she has some mental issues and he's having to deal with it. She's having some kind of episode right now. And he's so embarrassed and just trying to do the best he can because clearly he loves her and he just wants to help her and not have her make things worse.
You just fucking broke it.
Oh my God.
You're gonna cut yourself.
I beg you, live it. Believe me, Bones. Believe me now. Believe me
You're
right
gonna
now.
cut yourself.
Please don't. Please believe me. Oh my God.
You're gonna cut yourself.
I'm gonna take this knife. I'm gonna take this.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna take
Okay,
this.
you can have it.
Oh my God, you broke it. Oh my God.
I don't think he did.
Oh my God.
You can have it. You can have it.
But wait.
It's yours.
It's fake.
No, it's not.
It's
Get
fake.
out of my house. You're gonna fucking
It's
cut yourself.
Fake. It's fake.
Okay, get
I
the
know
fuck
it's
out of my
fake.
house.
I know it's fake. Honey.
Poor dude.
You are such an idiot right now, and you don't even know it. 420.
Hey, you need to get out of my fucking house.
He quit. He rage quit on her. He's like, no, I ain't dealing with this shit. You're on your own, dude. Nice back. You don't know what to do.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Adult.
Bro.
Full brain development, age 25 plus.
Yeah, she's pretty strong. Anyway, that went on for 24 minutes, so nuts. Literally nuts. Need to be on some kind of schizophrenic medication. Stat. Wild. And did you guys see this one? Hey, maybe, and this is just me, we shouldn't have giant snakes as pets. Seems bad.
Hi, baby girl.
What's the worst that could happen? Hi, baby girl. How you doing? Love you. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Need a hand?
Yeah, that happened. No, she got it. She's fine. Don't worry.
Should I continue
fine.
filming?
Yeah, just film. Film away. She's okay.
Yes.
It's just a constricting snake that could murder me, and it's bitten into my wrist, and got an artery and I'm bleeding all over the place. Filming, please.
Like, please.
I hope it doesn't wrap around her neck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to stop filming and I gotta help you.
Unwrap her from my shoulder, please. Okay. Her nope. So this is why you have two people.
Yeah, this is why you don't do that.
Can we?
This is why you don't have those kind of
off
snakes.
of my arm.
What did you do?
Okay. Her wrapping my leg isn't as
Yeah, now I got your leg wrapped.
Get the snake hook.
Got you
See if you
trapped.
can get it like inside her.
Now she bleeding like a stuck
don't pull her
pig.
that way. No, honey, you need to get underneath her finger, her teeth.
Her teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
See if
Look at
you
all
can
that
get her
blood.
too. Here we go. Keep going. Oh!
Yeah, there you
All
go.
right.
Now you might want to put some pressure
So-
on that. Might wanna-
look at
Hey,
that.
you're bleeding to death. Hello? You're bleeding to death.
Let's get.
If only you had a
stop
tourniquet on your
filming
arm.
and
Oh,
help
wait a
you.
minute. You
Yeah.
do. You're fine. You'll be fine. Leave the snake alone. Don't remove the snake. It acts as a tourniquet and you won't bleed to death. So, thinking. Way to think there. Good Lord of y'all. Not supposed to have them as pets. Did you guys see this crazy ass video? Apparently, this guy's doing like one of these hipster man on the street interviews. We're just interviewing girls and shit that walk by. I guess he's in Las Vegas and this guy's drunk as shit and thinks he's a badass and thinks that he has the right to interject himself. He's protecting the women's or something. I don't know, but he's so fucking drunk, he's incoherent and makes a fool of himself. Let's have a look at this craziness.
I don't know.
Random guy walks up.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Las Vegas fucking sucks. What do you want to know about it?
I'm good on that.
A lot of people want to fucking take people around here. What do you want to know about it?
I'm good on that.
Are you?
I am.
Why are you filming her?
Why am I asked her to film her.
Where did you?
I did.
He asked me.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Because these are fucking assholes. Okay, go ahead.
Totally. He asked me. I said it was fine.
Go ahead.
All right.
It's all up to you.
We already did it.
Nobody needs your permission.
You're on camera now too.
I'm fantastically on camera. I've always been on camera. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I play with bands you fucking don't even know. I hate people that take fucking people. Are you that person?
No, I'm not. Why would you say that?
Because I want to kill them. Because they are all fucking here in Las Vegas.
Okay, I'm not from Las Vegas.
Yeah, neither am I. I travel the world. I'm a musician.
Yeah.
I hate to see people taking advantage of people.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
She's like, thank you guys. I'm getting away from this crazy person before he starts killing people. Yeah, have another drink. Fucking lush. Not representing yourself well. And did you guys hear about the NFT idiots that went to the NFT convention? And no, this is not why they're idiots. I mean, yes, that's why they're idiots. But what? That's not it. Fucking JFT. God damn it, I had the wrong clip. Motherfucker. All right, so JF Garriape, alleged wife killer, also covered this story, and I guess I accidentally took his video instead of the actual video, so I'm not going to cover this story. Fuck you, JF! Speaking of which, after my show last night, a bunch of people sent me tips. Neighbors, people that live locally, they went to his house and they took pictures of the flower box in front of his house, the one that they said that she might be buried under. Somebody did tell me, though, they thought that flower box was there for over a year, so it would have been, if that's true, would have been there before I think she went missing. So I don't think that's actually a good clue anymore. But they took a picture of her car. Her car is still sitting in the driveway. So yes, his story is that she got him to drive her to a gas station and just drop her off with no money, no way to support herself. But she actually has a car herself. And also found out, I got proof the house is in her name. So she left the house that was in her name, her car, and her 2 infant children and just disappeared off the face of the earth. That's his fucking story. So yeah, murderer, allegedly, absolutely 100% allegedly murderer, JF Garriape. So I'm going to cover that in my next true crime deep dive as soon as I get more evidence. Hell yeah. All right, last one on the what the fuck. Oh, apparently there's a giant explosion in Texas at a chemical plant. Look at this. All that fucking pollution, man. That's like a nuclear bomb. That's hellacious, dude. So if you live in Texas, don't breathe. Might not want to breathe. Seems bad. Just hold your breath. You'll be fine, Texas. I'm pretty sure you guys don't need oxygen anyway down there. And all right, that's about what the fuck. We got to think about that. Data success. Allegedly. Alleged murderer. Another one. Yeah, another one that happened today, apparently. Colombo. Just one more thing. I couldn't help but notice that your wife's car is still in the driveway. So walk me through this. So you're saying that your wife left her car behind, left her credit cards behind, left her 2 infant children behind, left a house that is in her name behind, left at least 2 companies that you registered in her name behind, and then disappeared off the face of the earth without any trace whatsoever? Is that what you're telling me? Hell yeah, Columbo's awesome. He only pretended to be stupid, whereas I am not pretending. And all right, let's move along, folks. It's time for some fucking Chud Watch. Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. We talk about Chuds. I'm on Crossroad. Rick Flair. Woo! Hell yeah, full of no pain. Got me that tussin'. And oh yeah, apparently Ivanka testified and said over and over again 30 times, I don't remember. So much for that Trump memory. They got the best memories. They never forget anything, but bitch forgot everything. Pretty convenient, Ivanka. And then it's a short, probably the shortest Chud Watch I ever had, guys. I'm once again blaming the cold medicine. If Trump loses in 2024, this poor lady wants to die, folks. Zombies are back. And I'm just saying, hey, I support your decision.
Tell me about if Donald Trump does not win, what do you do?
I hope that I'm going to die.
You want to die if Donald Trump doesn't win?
I do. I don't want to live like this anymore. You like our country the way it is now?
I mean, it doesn't really matter what I think, but you've got a pretty good life. You got nice clothes on, you got hat on, sunglasses, you got your health. I mean, the country's done pretty well by you, right?
No, the country hasn't done anything by me. I've done everything for myself.
I did all for myself. No one's ever helped me, ever. I mean, yeah, the military kept me safe, and the police let me run businesses without getting robbed to death, and the taxpayers paid for the roads to lead to the businesses, and the public education system paid to educate the employees that I use, and yeah, surely every single day of my life, the system has helped benefit me, but nothing has ever been done for me in this country. I did it all by myself. Just the most entitled fucking bitches you can possibly imagine. Exactly the people you think would be supporting Donald Trump.
My husband and I took care of ourselves as we grew older. Now, when we got ready to retire, we had planned what we were going to do. Now,
are you on Social Security? Are you on Social Security? I can assure you, you probably did not pay as much into Social Security as you get back. That's how it works. You pay in a certain amount, and then you usually get way more than you put in because other people that put into the system died earlier than you did and didn't live long enough to get to take out from the system. So yes, undoubtedly, you are benefiting from this fucking system.
what is the country doing for me now? Do I get any interest on anything that I put away and saved?
Well, your money is safe, right?
I wouldn't say that.
You got access to health care?
I have access to health care because my husband served 20 years in the military.
So the military
retired.
did some,
You get Medicare when you're retired.
thing for your family. The military is trustworthy, right? I mean, the military health care system's great.
No, I wouldn't say it's great. We were promised free health care for our whole life, but that did not happen.
What is it that is...
We were promised free health care for our whole life, but this country never did anything for me. Hell no, she got hers, and fuck everybody else. Look how bitter she is, folks. Entitled, bitter, bitty bitch.
So bad about where America is or where you are right now with America that you would want to die if Donald Trump doesn't win.
I just don't want to live in a country that is screwed up as this one, that people are so out of control and that they think that everything that they're entitled to everything. What?
No irony whatsoever, folks. No self-reflection. She's the most entitled person I've seen this week. Gonna bitch about the young'uns are so entitled.
What do you think about the stealing that's going on right now?
What do you mean stealing?
People walk into stores and just can walk out with stuff.
Well, crime is a problem, but there's also a lot of places where people have to...
Crime is increasing every day.
I mean,
Actually,
that's actually not true. The data shows crime is decreasing. It's decreased so much since the 90s was what the peak was. So they have no clue what they're talking about.
shows it's not.
Well, I don't care what the data shows.
I don't care what the facts show. I don't care what reality is. All I care is about what Trump told me. And Trump told me crime was out of fucking... Oh, my God.
You and I can't talk to each other because you have a totally different idea of what's going on than what I have.
Uh-huh.
So what do you trust?
I trust Donald Trump. And what really upsets me the most is everybody remembers that one little blip that Billy Bush put out there when he first started to run.
About grabbing the...
No, we remember everything.
Yeah,
literally
absolutely.
everything
that was pretty...
from the years and years he's been in the spotlight.
Memorable.
Well, why is that memorable? Why isn't it memorable the things that he did do?
That's memorable
Well,
too.
he's been indicted in 4 different cases and 91 criminal charges.
That stuff is true. You know it's not.
I don't know whether it's true or not. I just know that. No, I just know that
a non-Trumper?
No, I'm just a journalist who sees that he's been in. I mean, so how do you explain all these charges? How do you explain all? What's going
they're
on?
all made up.
They're all made up.
Yep. They're all made up.
What are they? What are the charges?
So the election interference in Georgia, Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro, who worked for Donald Trump as lawyers, they just pled guilty.
I don't believe they work for him.
You don't believe they pled guilty?
Nope.
So when they said that they were...
I never turn on the news. I never turn on the TV. I never listen to any of that.
So where do you get your information if you don't watch the news?
I get my information from Telegram.
From Telegram. Are there any liberal or progressive voices on Telegram?
I don't have any idea.
There are not. Is it important to hear from people who have a different point of view than you?
I'd like to sit down with a liberal someday and have them tell me what it is that they think is so great about what's going on right now. But they won't talk to you about it.
Literally, how can they talk to you about it? You're not in the places they're at. You specifically were going to walk away from him for having a slight difference of opinion. You 100% do not want that. You don't want to hear anything that doesn't back up your preconceived notions.
What particular issue would you like to talk about?
I don't know. What do you think is so great about what's going on right now?
I think what's so great is that people who are in the United States now have more opportunities than anywhere else around the world.
When's the last time you paid for a loaf of bread?
I just went to the store the other day and I was...
$1. It's $1 at Walmart.
Glad to see that inflation is down.
Oh, no. We can't talk anymore.
Yeah, she really wants to talk to the left, doesn't she? She would love to talk to the left. Yeah, I can't see it. You said something I don't want to hear. I got to walk away before it affects my brain and I have to change my opinion about something.
Employment is down. My 401k is doing great. Your 401k is doing great. The markets are awesome.
No. I can't even see. That's why I can't talk to a liberal.
Well, if we can't talk to each other, what are we going to do?
Well, we're not going to do anything because I'm leaving.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to hear anything that goes against what you already believe because you're in a fucking cult. It's a form of protection. It's like a mental virus protection. So no other thoughts can come inside your head and reprogram you or change the virus you've been infected with. Run away, run away. And one more on the Chud Watch. As I said, I short Chud Watch this week. Yeah, Elon doing what Elon does. I showed in the last show. Libs of TikTok bragging about stochastic terrorism. Holding up the article in USA Today that talks about how 25 bomb threats have been sent like the last month every time they dox or spread hatred and fear towards gay and trans people. There are bomb threats everywhere. So, of course, conservatives bragging about it, using it as a badge of honor. They love spreading terrorism. They love spreading hatred because the more she grins about it, laughs about it, the more money she makes. Because this is literally what they fucking reward. You don't believe me? Here's the richest man in the world, Elon Musk. Congratulations! Literally is sponsoring her, sending her tens of thousands of dollars so she can spread stochastic terrorism. And we're not just talking about the usual stochastic terrorism. We're talking about bomb threats to schools. Bomb threats to school libraries. Children in danger. That's what the richest man in the world is supporting. That's what he's funding, folks. Because that's the goddamn trash planet we live in, and that's my Chud Watch. Lives of bomb threats, I know, right? So depressing that the worst among us get rewarded. Love his commentary. She didn't seem to care for it very much. The United States of that lady, I know, right? This is why we can't have nice things. I bought Kroger bread for $1.89. Yeah, it's like less than Walmart bread. It's like $1.30 or something, I think. It's cheap as fuck. Inflation is also affecting the entire planet. True story. I don't waste my time on smooth brain idiots. I mean, if you're filming them in order to make fun of them later, it's good, but you can't change their minds. So there's really no reason to sit down and have a conversation with them. There's nothing going on in their minds anyway. I had almost identical conversation with my Chud former friend. That must have been horrible. And folks, could you become a patron? That would be amazing of you. So let me show you. In the video, in the link to this video. Let me go to Twitter and click on it so you can actually see what the fuck I'm talking about. And the link to this very video you're watching now. Here it is. Boom. If you click, shut up, Dusty. If you click right here, scroll down. If you click on the more, see that more button right there? Click on the more. First link to my Patreon, patreon.com/podcast. Become a member. See right here at the top. Boom. If you go to that link, become a member. You just click on that, and whatever you want to donate, it's monthly. So if it's $5 a month, that's amazing. If it's 10, $1 million is better. Even $1, whatever you can afford. But please, if you can, kick in to help me out because I'm providing all free content. I don't let ads run. I don't sell nothing. I don't con nobody. I don't lie for a fucking living. I just try to work hard, even when I'm sick, to make free content to entertain you with and to hopefully make the world a better place. And it supports the cats. So please, please join my Patreon and get exclusive access to all the after parties and content for patrons only. Thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the super chats. Get the 5 code. Let's membership. Mitchell God Hero. Appreciate you, Mitchell. Venture Van, $20. Love you, Dusty. There is one voice of reason, and it's you, buddy. Man, my voice kind of shaky tonight. I want to cough my ass off. I'm holding it back. Thank you, Venture Van. Anthony Lovato, $2. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you. R Bananas, what up, R? I did get your package. I'm going to open it right now, in fact. Since R is here. Hey, Dusty, I was supposed to see Depeche Mode tonight, but I couldn't go because... All right, asshole. Would you just wait a minute? Wait a minute. Wait. They're getting too excited. Wait. I couldn't go because of my social anxiety. I'm feeling pretty bummed because it would have been amazing. I hope you will have a kitty party later to cheer me up. All right, this is from, I believe this is from R. Let me see. Here. Hey, Dusty. It's me, R. BBC sent the treats last time, so I thought we could alternate. Sending my love to you, the kitties, and the community. I hope this helps with the impromptu kitty parties. Love you, Dusty, for R Bananas. Hell yeah, it does. Break into this motherfucker right now. Break the walls down. Hopefully I won't cut myself. And I guess it opens like this. Don't cut yourself, Dusty. Don't cut yourself on the razor blade. All right, boom. Did it. No cutting. All right, let's see what we got for you guys. Let's see. Woohoo! Look at that shit! Yeah! Fuck yeah! All right, you'll get a little bit right now, and I do a kitty party at the end. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to whet your appetite a little bit. If I can open this motherfucker. Why can't I open it? Open, motherfucker! I will murder everything you... Oh, my God. You have no idea who you're fucking with. I can't open this shit! God, you fucking bullshit! God, motherfucker! God damn it! What the... I don't understand! It's made of steel! Open the fuck, God, mother, what the fuck? It won't open. I tore what it fucking said. Yeah, I can't even use my fucking teeth. Motherfucker. All right, let me just cut it open. All right, I'm calm. All right, we're just gonna cut it open, y'all. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I can't seal it back now. But, all right, yeah, I'm doing it. They didn't want me to get in this shit. All right, there we go. Kitty party. Whoo, cool. I'm glad that wasn't fucking hard. All right. Anyway, whatever. Thank you, R. Appreciate you. Very generous. And we'll give them some more at the end of the show. Woo. And, all right. Venture Van. $20. What up, Venture Van? Dusty, I understand your frustration. Remember to be like Wata. Be like Wata, my friend. That's Bruce Lee. Sucks to have this much motivation, but your contribution to people like me makes a world difference. Let's get the Dusty. I can do a 1-inch punch for you. Look at this. Boom. Boom! 1-inch punch! Knock you across the room. Don't even know. Thank you, Venture Van. Mitchell Guy, $5. So abortion is child sacrifice? True story. But child labor, no. Neither are supporting IDF war crimes nor blowing, gibbering the gun law. But yeah, you don't need to find any kind of logic or reason in what they're saying because there is none to be found. Getting tipsy, I wish I was. I guess I'm a little bit tipsy on the cough syrup. That's helping. Venture Van, $2. Don't drop the Wednesday show, Dusty, ever. All right, well, I'm going to try to keep doing it as long as I can. As long as you got support, I'll do it. Dave, Trying to strip people's rights over their own bodies isn't popular, ? Go figure. Hell yeah, it ain't. Popular some places, but not with women. Unfriendly atheists, hola, humanos, gatos, what up, UA? Good to see you tonight. I don't speak that language, but I love you anyway. A boogie person, $5 just got paid, hell yeah. Can we have more palate cleansers? I got no palate cleansers tonight. I failed miserably, so no, but I love you, boogie person. Our bananas, 5 Dusty memberships, hell yeah, spam the chat with impunity. Oh, you sexy motherfuckers. I see kitty party using my emoji con. Excuse me. Get to 5 contributions, our bananas, hell yeah. BBC! Today was a good day for the Democrats. That was a good day for Dusty. Now someone go and wake Joe up. I know, Sleepy Joe just wants to whisper into the microphone. I don't know what the fuck this problem is. Biden could at least pretend to give a damn. Yesterday, do not be fooled. We have a long and hard fight to get these nuts out of power. Yes, we do. I still vote for Joe Biden over Donald Trump, obviously. I'm still going to stump for Joe Biden over Donald Trump, obviously. It's just very hard to get excited right now over the cucketry and all that. Cole James, very generous, $20. Cole James. You rock, man. Love you, Cole James. Keep up the good work. What up, E? Love me some me. You never responded to me I finally found my phone last night. I hadn't checked it in days. And I was like, I bet E messaged me back. I'm going to go check my phone. And yeah, messaged me back. Yo, what the fuck? Anyway, love you, E. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Fenwa, thanks for the show, boss man. I've had a rough week so far. Getting midweek dusty makes it better. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Yeah, me too. I feel like I got run over by a car, to be honest with you. Not the best, but whatever you got to do. I'm soldiering through it. Thank you for supporting it. Venture Man, for $5. Can we move up to Canada instead? Too cold. Way too cold, Canada. Canada being kind of fascist too. Trudeau cucking for Israel a good bit as well. BBC, $10. Dusty, the treats for the kiddies will be there tomorrow. Woo woo! I can definitely use all I can get. Kiddies are over here clamoring for them. Get out of there. Pretty boy over here trying to get into the bag that I opened. The Dusty treats might have a shipping issue because it's sticky. It's all good. I will get it. And it's sticky. Oh, I like the sound of that. That sounds promising. I'll let you know, BBC, but love you and appreciate you. What up, Parker? How you doing tonight? Did they ever air the episode of Name That Tune or whatever it was? No, it was Make a Deal. Let's Make a Deal that you got on. Let me know about that. Parker, love the new true crime episode. Watched it as I got ready for work. I kind of fucked up at the end. I showed satellite images of Alora Patuan's house, and I showed a street view of the house, but I did not notice that the street view was from 2013, so it was completely outdated. The overhead shot I showed was from 2023, but it looked like it was taken during the wintertime, so maybe January when she was still there, so it also wasn't the greatest, so I cut all that footage out. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. A little update. And thank you, Parker. Appreciate you. Sherlock, $10. What up, Sherlock? I'll be your Holmes. Just sending a little gift, and I am all for the meetup idea. Let me know how if you got my 3 emails about helping out with it. I didn't get any emails from you, I don't think. What is your email name? I remember you, I think it was you that sent me the Twitter messages about it, and I told you to email me, but I did not receive the emails. Did you send it to cultofdusty2, the number 2, @gmail.com? Because cultofdusty@gmail.com, I don't answer that one. Keep up the great work. I will, Thalassic Measure. Appreciate you. And Mr. Anderson, 50, count them 50. Cult of Dusty memberships for you heroes out there. Everybody, give some love to Mr. Anderson. It's fucking amazing. Bobby Bellinger, buy those kitties some treats. Hey, I don't have to. R and Big BC got me hooked up. But you know what? I'll buy me some cold medicine as a treat. Thank you, Bobby. My last bit of money's no way better to spend it. I agree. You chose wisely, Sarah. Vincent Sulorito, I'm listening while on vacation with grandchild. Hell yeah. Tell your grandchild I said hello. I bet that's a smart kid. E, found liquid volume, great stuff. What? Okay, I don't want none of that. A little bit, though. Just out of hospital, love attack, get your stress test. Oh, heart attack. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Angela. That's fucking horrible. I check my blood pressure every day, and I literally have the blood pressure and the resting heart rate of an elite athlete. I'm not saying I'm an elite athlete. I'm just saying my resting heart rate is like 65 beats a minute, and my blood pressure is like 118/80 or 75 or some shit. It's amazing. Congratulations. Looks like likely to be gym-controlled in 24. Hopefully. Everything's getting better. Hell yeah. I'm going to town on the 14th, maybe earlier. What? Hell yeah. Can't wait, E. Roll in. We can rock out. Fuck yeah. Best news I heard all day. And thank you for being so generous. I can't wait to see you. And thank you, everybody who was so generous tonight. I appreciate you. Still plenty of time to get your super chats in. We have lots and lots and lots more show to go. We're going to do, I guess it's time for some Trash World. Y'all ready for this? Well, you better get ready. Trash World! Trash World! It's a dumpster fire! It's so hellish! Trash World! Trash World! Everything sucks! All of the time! Trash World! And first off, on the Trash World. The fuck? Am I on the wrong page? How the fuck did I get on that page? All right, I bet I'm not supposed to do Trash World yet. I'm supposed to do religious bullshit. All right, fuck it. I already played the Trash World theme songs. I don't even have Trash World tonight. Oh my God, I'm fucking everything up. I'm fucking everything up. And now it's time for religious bullshit. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious motherfucking bullshit.
It's time for religious bullshit.
All the assholes, it's time for religious bullshit. They ripping y'all's kids, y'all. Oklahoma Baptist pastor Dave Prince has been arrested for possessing child sexual abuse materials and engaging in sexually explicit online chats with children. David Prince, 40, associate pastor at Northgate Baptist Church in McAllister, has been charged with possession of child sexual abuse material and violating the Oklahoma Computer Crimes Act. You might not want to do that, pedos. You're gonna get caught. Might be bad for your social life. I don't recommend it. And then, in my neck of the woods, Mississippi Baptist pastor and Christian school teacher Cal Hillary has been arrested for child exploitation. What? Oh, man-spreading too. First child exploitation, now man-spreading. I can't abide. Cal Hillary, 30, pastor at Cedar View Baptist Church in Olive Branch. It's not too far from here. And teacher at Cross Creek Christian Academy has been charged with child exploitation. I'm guessing he's having sex with students. That would be my guess. This is a dude who looks like he would have sex with his students at the Christian school. So, might not want to do that. Probably going to get fired, if I had to guess. And then, folks, a little blast from the past, but I love playing these old clips and showing the things the prophets used to say. And now we have the benefit of hindsight to look back and see just how foolish, stupid, wrong, con artist that they are. Here is everybody's favorite blobfish, wow, and Cat Kerr.
There's a lot of shifting going on in the very spirit realm, in the ground, in the air, that God himself is involved in that you can't see. But trust me, he knows what's happening. And I will not stop saying it either. And you will see it happen. That Trump is president now, not in 2024, people. Get that out of your head. You think God needs some help. God's not changing his timeline. Trump will be president for the next 4 years in the White House. And because God is setting up a platform for the next 100 years. There you go. I don't mind prophesying that far into the future because I've already been there. And it doesn't matter what you think about that either. I'm a prophet. When God says and shows me, he takes me in person to these places and shows me. He doesn't ever talk to me in symbolism. He never has. From the time I was a little girl, he always would show me exactly what he meant. And so it's necessary to have each of these 4 years with the person God needs in the White House. He said, I will be in the White House in 2016. He said, I'll be there for 24 years, welcomed with open arms to shift things in this country, to shape this nation. Know God, that Trump has been God's choice. So he needs Trump now in 2006.
God needs Trump, y'all. An all-powerful, all-knowing God that created everything needs the help of Donald Trump.
2016, he needs him in 2020. Pence will sit in he'll be the next one after Trump for 8 years. And whoever Trump has raised up under him and Pence together, whoever they know or Pence will pick for his vice president, will be president without a break, people. No vacations in there. For the next 8 years after Pence will be, he will be president for 8 years. And God, in those 24 years that he needs for that platform to free us of anything that would hinder the body of Christ, creativity, new invention.
There you heard it, folks. Trump's president right now, apparently, and Pence winning. Pence is going to win in 2024, even though he already dropped out of the race for 2024. Don't let that fool you. Cat Kerr said it, so it's got to be true. She's a prophet from God. Jesus took her right to heaven and showed her all this. So, who you going to believe, her or your own lying eyes? Meanwhile, cringe warning for those susceptible to cringe-induced injuries. What the fuck is wrong with Christian women? Holy God, this is so horrible. Somebody thought of the idea for this video. They told it to these other 4 women, and they all thought it was a good idea to do this. And then they did it, and they uploaded it to themselves, folks. What a world. All right, I got to start over already. Already, I got to start over. All right, we're going to go slow. I can be whatever gender I want. True? God created man and woman in Genesis. All right, stop. What gender is God? Is God a man? Does he have a penis? Or... you guys always told us that God is everywhere and he's in everybody and everything is God. So wouldn't God be both genders? Doesn't that make God, I don't know, an NB? A little bit? Non-binary? Might want to think that through. Anyway. Your God isn't real. He's not. Even demons believe. Oh, a funny story about that. They are also not fucking real. So no, they don't. It's a fetus, not a baby. True, it's just a bunch of cells replicating until it has a brain and can actually form thought and feel pain. God knew us before the moment of our conception. Well, I think he should have known we were going to get aborted then. Kind of his fault, right? I can be a Christian and get drunk. No, you can't. Being drunk is a sin. These ladies look drunk as fuck. No, I can never forgive them. All right, that's just fucking so bad, so sad. Why, Christian women? Why are you so dorky? Why are you so uncool? What is wrong with you? All of the no, white women. And all right, that is my religious bullshit. Short and sweet. Hell yeah. And let's just go power on through to the next section, folks. It's time for some free Palestine, and going to be depressing again once again, but we got some heroes coming up right after this, so get your super chats in, but also gonna help us feel a little bit better. Lots of heroes this week. So prepare yourself. First off, child deaths in conflict zones. The number of children killed in Gaza every day significantly exceeds every other recent conflict. 136 killed per day. 4,100 children killed so far. In Syria, it's only 3 a day. In Ukraine, only 0.7 a day, less than 1 child a day. The evil Russians, who we are combating with every fiber of our being, still killing 136 times less children than Israel is. My tax dollars, your tax dollars paying for it. Meanwhile, 10,000 people have been killed by Israel in the last 30 days. 4,000 of them are kids. But the UN calls Gaza a graveyard of children. What is our government doing? Just in. House votes 234 to 188 to censure Representative Rashid Tlaib over her remarks and actions in response to the Israeli-Hamas war. Several Democrats voted with Republicans in support of the measure. So this is what fascist USA is turning into. You can't even speak out in support of Palestine anymore. They want to criminalize that. They want to punish you. Like I said earlier, they're literally willing to throw the Constitution in the garbage for Israel. They're willing to hurt our own country, make it much, much, much more likely for us to have another 9/11 terrorist attack than to stand up to Israel and tell them to stop killing 100 children a day. This is where we're at fucking right now, folks. A dark, dark time in the history of our country. Meanwhile, they deleted this. This is what the Israeli government is putting up. They're literally telling you right out what their plans are. Photo, Israel is back in Gaza, and we are here to stay in our ancestral land, on our ancient beaches. Yep, they're totally planning on ethnic cleansing and annexation, taking over their land. That was the whole point in this. That's the whole point in the bombing. That's the whole point in killing over 100 children a day. That's the whole point of killing 10,000 people. That's the whole point of every bit of this. They don't care if they create terrorist attacks, because if terrorists attack them, that gives them more excuses to bomb children and take their land, folks. Look at all these white Europeans, these colonizers, these invaders. Look at them, bragging about it, right in our fucking face, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing. No matter who we vote for president, even Bernie Sanders came out and said no ceasefire. Israel has a right to defend itself. Doesn't matter. A U.S. State Department spokesperson was just asked if the U.S. accepts the validity of international law in Palestine. A very simple question. Do we respect the rule of law internationally or not? Do we respect war crimes, what the UN says? Do we respect it or not? Are you intending in any way to hold Israel responsible for the shit they're doing? Here's the response.
Does the U.S. recognize the Geneva Conventions as applying to Palestinian territories?
Sam, what I'm just going to say is what you've heard us say before, is that we believe, well, that's the answer that I have for you, which is that we believe wholeheartedly that Israel has every right to defend itself and to defend its security.
This is 100%. They hate you for your freedoms. Just a buzzword. Regardless, we don't give a shit about war crimes. We don't give a shit about the Geneva Convention. We don't give a shit about any of that stuff we pretended to care about, any of the stuff that we put the Nazis on trial about. We don't care. Israel can murder anybody they want to. They can commit as much atrocity as they want to. They can murder as many children as they want to. We don't give a fuck. We just want to know who to send the checks to. How much do you need? What do you need? Just let us know. Just let us know. That is the official stance of not only the United States government, but every Western government. Have a chokehold on us. Meanwhile, ALC speaking out about Rashid getting censored. Let's see what Jamie Raskin says about it first.
So I rise here not in spite of the fact that I am a Jewish American who supports the Constitution and the Jewish democratic state and hates all the anti-Semitic tyrants and terrorists of the world, from Putin in Russia and Mohammed bin Salman in Saudi Arabia to Hezbollah and Hamas. I am here because of these things and because of everything that I believe in and stand for. At this moment, when democracy is under siege all over the world, America must stand tall for the Constitution of the United States. And this resolution is about one thing and one thing only: the punishment of speech.
Yep.
So we have the chance to show the world what the American Constitution means and how we hold fast to our core principles, even when we're drawn away from them by our passions and our righteous anger. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, and the very heart of it is our First Amendment, which protects every citizen's freedom of speech and says Congress shall make no law abridging it.
But they don't give a shit. They love Israel more than they love America. They love Israel more than they love the Constitution. They love Israel more than they love anything. It's a cult. It's like our entire government are Trump cultists, but instead of Trump, it's Israel that is in the place of the cult leader. It's always been this way. I've never known this country to be any fucking different. And it's exactly as AOC says. It's not lost on anyone how many offensive, violent, and racist things people regularly hear members of Congress say. About to show you some comments Congress members have made. Didn't get any pushback whatsoever, didn't get censored at all. But they censored her for speaking out in support of Palestine. Yet virtually the only one that gets censored for her political speech also happens to be the only Palestinian American. It does not reflect well at all. No, it doesn't, but this is America. This is the way it's always fucking been. And here's her response. It's a shame my colleagues are more focused on silencing me than they are on saving lives. As the death toll in Gaza surpasses 10,000, many of them have shown me that Palestinian lives simply do not matter to them. But I still do not police their rhetoric or actions, rather than acknowledge the voice and perspective of the only Palestinian American in Congress, my colleagues have resorted to distorting my positions in resolution filled with obvious lies. I have repeatedly denounced the horrific targeting and killing of civilians by Hamas and the Israeli government, and have mourned the Israeli and Palestinian lives lost. Meanwhile, each day that passes without a ceasefire brings more death and destruction upon innocent civilians who have nowhere safe to go, drawing outrage and condemnation from the American people and the international community. A majority of Americans support a ceasefire, but this Congress isn't listening to their voices. I will continue to call for a mutual ceasefire, for the release of hostages and those arbitrarily detained, for the immediate delivery of humanitarian aid, and for every American to be brought home. I will continue to work for a just and lasting peace that upholds the human rights and dignity of all people, centers peaceful coexistence between Israelis and Palestinians, and ensures that no person, no child has to suffer or live in fear of violence. So yeah, obviously, censure her. Isn't she awful? Isn't she a terrorist? Isn't this a really controversial thing to say? Nope. But even if you speak out against the murder of 100 children a day, they will take Israel's sides over yours. They're sending a clear signal to Israel. Yep. You rule us. You are the government of America, Israel. You are in charge. You're the captain now. Whatever we can do to prove it to you. Meanwhile, here's things that Congress people have said that no one batted an eye out. Didn't get in trouble. No censure for this.
As a whole, I would encourage the other side to not so lightly throw around the idea of innocent Palestinian civilians, as is frequently said. I don't think we would so lightly throw around the term innocent Nazi civilians.
Yeah, all those children getting killed every day, all the Palestinians, they're just Nazis. Let's not cry for their deaths. Nothing. Congress did nothing to that guy. Here's what Miller had to say.
Rashida Tlaib has I don't even want to call it the Palestinian flag, because they're not a state, they're a territory that's about to probably get eviscerated and go away here shortly, as we're going to turn that into a parking lot.
Yeah, we're going to kill them all. We're going to destroy their land. We're going to ethnically cleanse them, y'all, commit genocide, turn their whole place into a parking lot. No censure. Zero. Because Israel rules us. It's in fucking insane. Meanwhile, Germany, I guess going back to their fucking roots, German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier has called on people of Arab. I can't say Arab. Apparently saying Arab sounds racist. Arab. That's how you say it in Mississippi. Arab. Are you an Arab? Apparently that is looked down upon. Arab origin in Germany to clearly distance themselves from anti-Semitism and the militant group Hamas that runs the Gaza Strip. And yes, as Mehdi Hassan says, this is anti-Arab bigotry, plain and simple, and will lead to even more hate crimes than Germany is already experiencing, but they don't care. All they care about is sucking Israel's nuts, virtue signaling to Israel that I don't care what you do, we have your back. We will punish anybody we have to. We will shit on our own people. We will put them in jail. We will deport them. We will throw them out of school. Whatever it takes to kiss that booty, Israel. We love you. Just fucking disgusting. Fuck off, Germany. Meanwhile, finally, I kind of agree a little bit here and there with Lauren Winsk, you know, the moonbat, MAGA, Christian conspiracy theorist. She has a message for Israel. Hey, if you guys think that you are due that land because of some ancient religious teaching, why doesn't that mean that Christians should have control of that land? Because we also have religious teachings, ancient religious teachings, that say the land should belong to Christians, so maybe we should go take it over instead of you.
If we're going to be sending American troops and American military equipment and American $14 billion, I want to know what's in it for us. Now, I've had my eye on the Holy Land, Jerusalem. And I'm just saying, you know, why do Christians not have a right to that land?
We do. I think that if we're going to start picking claims, I do think that Christians should control where Christianity came out of. I'd love to have control of the area where our Lord and Savior was crucified.
Okay, that didn't happen, so.
I think that this would be a novel concept. You know, maybe maybe the citizens of Israel should be very careful with the exercise of like a religious claim to the land.
Yeah.
Because there may be others that have a religious claim to the land.
Yeah, there are only some other large group, some other giant religion who believes they have a religious claim to that territory. I can't think of anybody, but I bet there is. I bet there is another large group of people out there that think they have a religious claim to it.
Well, I mean, that's where Christianity was born, was on that cross on Calvary.
No.
We should... Christians, Christian conquering. I don't know. But they claim that of course it's a holy land, but how come we don't have a right to it? We as Christians.
Because Israel owns us. Because they're better than you are. Simple as that. You are not worthy. Stupid Christians. You better know your role and shut your mouth. And then lastly, on the Palestinian conflict, I don't want to just cover one side of it because a lot of the pro-Palestinian people are acting fucking terrible. Hamas is a terrorist organization. They need to be wiped out. So in my opinion, you got to stop the bombing, right? The bombing, if you're really serious about stopping terrorism, you got to stop the bombing. Killing 100 kids a day obviously is only making more terrorists. So here's what you do. Israel, listen to me. Immediate ceasefire. And then you start negotiating. Hey, we'll give you water for some of the people you kidnapped. Hey, we'll turn your internet on for some people that you kidnapped, right? We'll send food, aid for some of the people you kidnapped. And then, after you get the hostages back, you start putting out notices to all the people. Hey, if you turn in Hamas, who carried out the terrorist attack, we'll give you lots of money, or we'll give you American citizenship, whatever you want. And then you start sending in special ops, wet works teams, and murdering the fuck out of Hamas. Sort of like we did Osama bin Laden. Helicopter into the place, blam, blam in the head, helicopter back out of the fucking place. Boom, Bob's your uncle. You didn't create no more fucking terrorists. International law is not against you. The international community is not against you. You killed the terrorists. You got your fucking hostages back. That's the only thing that makes sense. What you're doing right now is guaranteed to create more terrorists, to make life more dangerous for not only Israelis, but Americans. Anyway, one of the pro-Palestinian people killed this old guy by hitting him in the face with a megaphone. This is sad as shit. This poor guy here died after some piece of shit hit him in the face with a megaphone. So, Palestinians, I support. I want them to be free, but both sides have their shitheads, and both sides are behaving, and by both sides I mean Hamas and Israel, are behaving as terrorist organizations and should be called out as such. And that is my Palestinian coverage. Hell yeah, what we got to say about that? Bad ideas. What's your idea? What you got better, other than bombing the shit out of people and causing 130 children to die every day? What is your great plan to fix that problem? Please type it. I will read it. Type it. Type my name and then type it. I'm guessing you don't really have anything, though, really. Trash world, yep. My superstition is better than yours. It's all fucking nuts. Bunch of primitive cavemen arguing about fairy tales to each other. Not cool, Dusty. What is not cool? You don't practice murder. Yeah, I wouldn't murder anybody, but I mean, I have no problem killing terrorists. Everybody that went in and killed innocent civilians, you should fucking die. 100%. I have nothing for you. Hamas needs to be destroyed and eradicated. Abso-fucking-lutely. They cannot exist in the modern world. This is not revenge serve code. It's lava hot. I mean, they used to do that. Israel has always been known for their wet works, for their extracurricular activities behind the scenes. Why are they getting cold feet now? Love bombs are better. Yeah, if only that worked. There would never be peace in that area of the world. True, probably. The snakes in the can, shit's rolling downhill, can't stop it. But you don't have to enjoy being covered in it. Nope, I don't enjoy covering it. Don't want to be covered in it. Give them blue jeans and Netflix. I'm for that. Give everybody free internet access and a cell phone. Hell yeah. And all right, last chance to get your super chats in, folks. So do it to it. Got to cheer ourselves up a little bit with some heroes. We could be heroes just for one day. Hell yeah. And big shout out to the children of Palestine who went live begging for protection, begging for somebody to save their lives. We want to invite you to protect us. Even though this is heroes, it's going to make me sad because I know the truth is that most of these kids are probably going to be killed. I mean, maybe not most of them. Some of them are definitely going to be killed. Maybe most of them. Hell, Israel could bomb this fucking place right now. Could bomb these children and say, oh, see that guy behind him? See that guy behind him? He was Hamas. We had to kill all these children because one of them was Hamas. Anyway, here they are begging and pleading for rescue.
Since the 7th of October, we face extermination, killing, bombing falling over our heads. All of this of front of the world. They lie to the world that they kill the parties, but they kill the people of Gaza, their dreams and their future. Kids of Gaza run out of death once and once. We come to Al-Shifa hospital to keep us from bombing. We suddenly run out of death more after bombing the hospital. The occupation is starving us. We don't find water, food, and we drink from the unusable water. We come now to shout and invite you to protect us. We want to live, we want peace, we want to judge the killers of children. We want medicine, food, and education. And we want to live as the other children live.
Yeah, but there are no innocent people in Palestine. They're all terrorists. We have to kill them all. I saw a guy, look at this guy right here. This guy in the background is Hamas. Send 3 or 4 missiles immediately. And the crazy part is, if they did it, Joe Biden would be like, I don't believe the Palestinians' numbers on how many children got killed. Israel has a right to defend itself. How much money you guys need? It's just so fucking stupid. And this dude nailed the shit out of Israel in 4 minutes.
I have a simple question for you. How many innocent Palestinian civilians, men, women and children, does Israel have to slaughter? How many war crimes does Israel have to commit? How much death and destruction does Israel have to visit on the people of Gaza and Palestine before you will call for and impose sanctions on Israel and expel the Israeli ambassador?
Impossible. It would never happen. It would never happen. They would commit suicide. Every member of that government would commit suicide before they would dare speak out against Israel.
This country and call for the immediate referral of Israel to the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity and war crimes. Because in front of the world, by their own admission, Israel is committing war crimes. They have stated it publicly. This isn't a matter of opinion. They declared their intention to force, through the threat of military bombardment, more than 1 million, and it is now well more than 1 million, Palestinians from their homes in northern Gaza and ethnically cleanse them. A crime against humanity. They stated publicly, and have done it in front of the eyes of the world, the intention to deny to 2.2 million people water, electricity, medicine, life-saving equipment in front of the eyes of the world, and they're doing it. And every minute, children are being slaughtered by their artillery, their relentless bombardment of residential complexes, of hospitals, of schools, of civilian infrastructure. They just go on and on and on, and you do nothing. Nothing. Words of concern.
They don't do nothing. They literally pay for it. They literally encourage it. They're literally accessories. The opposite of nothing. They are part of it.
But no action to hold them to account. And it is clearly premeditated war crimes and genocide. Genocide. We have Jewish people in the United States and Canada, around the world, and Israel calling it genocide. Scholars, academics saying this is genocidal. Let me quote you a few things. Israeli general, quote, human animals must be treated as such. There will be no electricity and no water. There will only be destruction. Yoav Gallant, a minister, says we are fighting human animals. We will, quote, act accordingly. We will remove, quote, every restriction on the IDF. Smotrich, another minister, there is no such thing as the Palestinians. The president of Israel refers to the people of Gaza and says they are all responsible. Before October the 7th, Netanyahu appeared in front of the UN General Assembly with a map of Israel that had removed all references to Palestine. A clear declaration of intent to destroy the Palestinian people and steal all of their land. 6,000 Palestinians killed between 2008 before October the 7th. Thousands of Palestinians hostage in administrative detention without trial. When are you going to move beyond words of concern and impose sanctions and expel the Israeli ambassador of this apartheid murderous state?
The answer is never. That is never, ever, ever going to happen. They will remove you way before they even bat an eye at Israel. Just amazing. How did Israel become so powerful? How did they take control of all the Western world's governments? I've never seen any group of people have this much power before. It's insane. And I'm going to show the entire video of this at the after party because it's an amazing video. But here is a minute and 45 seconds. Talk about a fucking hero, y'all.
Would you go back to Gaza?
In a heartbeat. In an absolute heartbeat. My heart is in Gaza. It will stay in Gaza. The Palestinian people that I worked with, both our national staff in the office as well as my staff at Indonesia Hospital, were some of the most incredible people I've ever met in my life. When everything went off and we got the notice to move south of Wadi Gaza, I was texting my nurses at Indonesia Hospital and I said, we lost a nurse weekend one. He was killed when the ambulance outside the hospital was blown up. And I was texting them when we got the evacuation orders and I said, did any of you move south? Did any of you get out? Like, are any of you coming down this way? And the only answer I got was, this is our community. This is our family. These are our friends. If they're going to kill us, we're going to die saving as many people as we can. And I said, if I can ever have an ounce of the heart that you have, I will die a happy person. They were incredible. That my doctors and nurses didn't leave out of loyalty to their community. And I know that there is an idea being pushed right now that anyone that stayed behind is going to be considered some kind of a threat. And I want to remind people that the people that stayed behind are heroes. The people that stayed behind are they know they're going to die, and they're choosing to stay behind anyway.
You're talking about doctors, nurses in the hospital?
I wake up every morning and I send out a text message and I ask, are you alive? And every night before I go to sleep, I send another message and says, are you alive?
Well, Kelly, thank you so much for your time.
I'm surprised they even reported that on CNN. But we need to get the word out for sure. Need more brave people to speak out like that. Yeah, my new favorite person in the media. Can't talk. Jessica. Kicking ass over on Fox News. She's doing such a good job, even though they know they're defeated. Even they are kind of wussing out of the conversations.
Pot.
And pot. Abortion, cash,
Don't forget about our marijuana. No, that's not the only story. The main headline is Democrats continue to overperform in the Biden era. It's just, you can't dispute it. It is blowing the polling out of the water. Republicans haven't really had a good showing since Trump won in 2016. And they really, and I know that there are a lot of them, deeply conservative people that are coming around to the idea that Donald Trump loses himself elections and he loses the people that he endorses
Well,
elections.
they took the House in 2000, right?
2020.
20, yeah.
Yeah, by
2020.
3 seats. So remember it was 2022. That was your red wave. Remember when you said, I'm getting a 40-seat wave, and then you got 3 seats and a George Santos?
Oh, don't remind me.
Okay. Anyway.
Owned.
Hot.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. You got owned. Yep, he loses every fucking time. So keep on, I guess, pushing him. Hopefully it will continue his losing streak. We're going to win so much, you're getting tired of winning. And then Bashir won in Kentucky. Hell yeah. Democratic governor in Kentucky, y'all. Hell yeah. Who saw this coming? But Trump sunk Cameron. And here's a great speech by Bashir.
My folks, this wasn't my win. This was our victory. It was a victory that sends a loud, clear message. A message that candidates should run for something and not against someone. That a candidate should show vision and not sow division. And a clear statement that anger politics should end right here and right now. Just look at what we were up against. 5 super PACs. My opponent's super PAC, Mitch McConnell's super PAC, Rand Paul's super PAC, the Club for Growth, the Republican Governors Association, all running ads full of hate and division. And you know what? We beat them all at the same time.
Man, I hope this shit continues. I hope this is just a sign of things to come. I hope I'm being overly pessimistic about the polls in the swing states for Biden. Keep in mind, the swing states are the only states that actually matter. We shouldn't even let the other states vote, really, because it's sort of foolish because of the Electoral College. But anyway, hopefully, more like this, please, universe. And one more before we get the fuck out of here, y'all. Oh, man, this is fucking awesome. Representative Hoyer fucking owning. Well, getting owned, I guess. No, Barr's getting owned by Hoyer here. Look at this fucking ownage.
My amendment is an important step toward this goal. If you want to get tough on Putin, stop his energy exports. I urge my colleagues to support this measure and bring energy dominance back to the United States. I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman's time has expired. Gentleman in opposition.
Oh, yeah. Claim time and...
Gentleman's recognized.
If you want to get tough on Putin, don't elect one of his friends president of the United States.
Ooh, burn, apply water to the burned area. Good God, that was a destruction, but they don't actually care about that anyway, obviously. They are for Putin. They're on his side. They would help him in the Ukraine war in a heartbeat if they could. They put Trump back in office to kiss his ass if they could. Everything they say is fake. Everything they say is a lie. They're the fucking party of nothing. But nice one, Hoyer. Hero shit. And that's it, folks. That's all my content. If you bail out, I will see you guys on Friday. But if you stick around for the after party, which you should, go join my Patreon. Link in the description of this video. We're going to watch some more of that hero video and some other stuff. So don't miss it. Join me. Let's go ahead and finish out by reading the rest of the super chats. Ryan McFadden, all right-wing radio hosts today were pleading to listeners to consider changing their view on abortion. Yeah, I saw a bunch of that too. Or the Republican Party is done, but they won't. You have people like J.D. Vance who want to accelerate it, take it to the national level, and make a federal ban on abortion. So not all of them are getting the message. Most callers did not like this. The conservative civil war is real. Cheers, mate. Yes, hopefully. More political suicide. Love to see it. Rick Wallace, rip off the Band-Aid. Crusade 2000. Deuce Volks. I want to go on the records to say I am against Crusades, Rick, but I like the spirit. R. Bananas, 5 Club Plus memberships. You rock, R. And thank you for the treat. You're about to have a kitty party in your honor. I meant gay. I'm only part gay, but I love BBC. Hell yeah, I'm only part gay too, but like I don't like want to catch BBC or anything. And I can't pitch it because I ain't got one. But if I had one, I would pitch it, definitely. Anthony Cannon, isn't it funny how Bible fuckers always get the most gruesome deaths in movies? Love it. It's almost like they picked the wrong god. Arbanetta's Dusty, I also sent you bad clips for the treats. I got them. They're in the other room. Hell yeah. Don't think you saw those. I did see them there. I left them in the hallway, though. I didn't bring them in here. I thought the treats were the important thing. But I do appreciate that. And that's perfect. Since I opened it with a knife, bad clips. You're thinking there are. You way ahead of me. Looks like you'll need one the way you had to open. I know, right? Read my mind. Are you psychic? Can't wait for the end of the show. Kitty party is coming. Blanket hello to the Dustyverse. Hell yeah. Everybody give love to R. I only part guy. I love BBC. Hell yeah. I know you meant part gay. I also love the BBC. He's awesome. Thank you for your hard work as always. Hey, thank you for supporting the show, Carolyn. It means a lot, and I appreciate it. The Val family, $10. What up, Val family? You're awesome. Nadia Yvette Chambers. Lot is a far dire sign that is broadly understood. Oh, LOTT is a far dire sign than is broadly understood. Terrorist impunity has lurked behind most right-wing groups, especially the fascist ones of the 20s and 30s. Germany notable with its heavy anti-LGBT propaganda. Yeah, history has a way of repeating itself over and fucking over again. Pretty depressing. Thank you, Nadia. And anything else pop up? You are great for doing the show. A hard job you have. Thank you. Hey, no problem. I'm trying to power through it with this fucking code. It's hard to talk when you can't fucking breathe, but I did it. Woohoo! There are pose and there's more pose. Then there's complete bullshit. We hope. Yeah. I'm hoping I'm overreacting. I just don't want democracy to end. I'm kind of partial to it. And all right. Time for the kitty party. Fuck yeah. Who's ready? You ready, kitty cats? Are you? They're all asleep, but they're going to wake up real fucking quick, I bet you. Folks, if you bail out, please hit the like button. Please sign up a patron. Please leave comments. All of the things. You know what to do. This is not your first fucking radio. And be sure to tell your friends about the show. And join me on Friday for a brand new episode of the world's greatest show. Hell yeah. But for now, kitty, what'd you do with the cat treats? You dropped the goddamn cat treats down there. Fuck. Why? Why did you do this? No, I have to dig. All right, I got it. Don't spill it all out. All right, I got it. Yeah. Make it hard for me, cats. As always. Why would you make my life easy? All right. Kitty treats. This is the good shit. Party mix. Party mix. Beachside crunch. Beachside crunch, everybody. Beachside crunch, motherfuckers. Beachside crunch. Get it, Katana. Here you go. There's only 3. Where the rest of you motherfuckers at? Come on. Come on, Violet. Come on. Come over here. You have to come over here and be on camera to get it. All right, you're all too dumb, to be honest with you. All right, worst kitty party ever. Only, we're going to find this set to show up. We only got 4 this week. Got Katanya. Beep. Half Stash, Pretty Boy, and Violet in the background. So thank you, R. This one's for you. And I'm going to let you guys enjoy it when I play Kitty Party, an original song by Dusty Smith to play us out with. Good night, everybody. See you Friday. Take any medication that has phenol free. It has acetaminophen is what I'm taking. So thank you, Rap. And Silver Mandalorian, America is complicit in Gaza. True story. I am also complicit. It sucks. Thank you, Lucha. Switch over.